But first to Blake Burman in Washington, getting set to moderate the Hill at the top of the hour because this is a big political story as well. Your thoughts, Blake, just on what we saw today involving former President Trump throughout the day, not just now.
Yeah, well, Jesse obviously could talk about the legal side, but on the political side, I thought it was interesting that we heard the president there talk about how all of this pulls him off of the campaign trail, right? We saw him in Iowa over the weekend. And remember, this is a civil trial here, but the president has 4 other criminal cases in which he has to face, the former president, at some point here between now, really, and in the upcoming months. And you just heard Donald Trump there talk about, we've heard this message of election interference and how he feels this is political and trying to keep him, having to defend himself during a presidential election. But it was the president acknowledging there that because he had to be in a courtroom today, he couldn't be on the campaign trail, and he might be there tomorrow as well. And so you got to wonder, Connell, how much that impacts or will impact
in a negative or positive way, though, Blake, to be serious, because
there are these 4.
You know what I mean? Is it negative or positive for this former president? Because as someone said earlier, he does get all the quote unquote free media from everybody, including us, and spoke publicly a number of times today, right? Or
yeah, he did speak. He did speak several times. I mean, going in, there was a lunch break. We just heard from him now. I can tell you, Connell, that in covering this president for 4 years at the White House and on the trail before then, you hear it time and time and time again from those around him. No one is a better messenger for President Trump and his policies than the former president, as you see him leave there. So you ask, would it be good or bad that it diverts his attention? I think you would have many Republicans and around him who believe that if he ends up being the nominee, the Republican nominee, as things look like as we stand here at the beginning of October, he is going to have to get his message out. He would be the best one to do that. And you just wonder how these court appearances might hinder that.
All right, Blake, we'll free you, as we say, for now, because I want you to be all set to moderate the Hill at the top of the hour, which is fast approaching. So thank you for your analysis. We'll see you then.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.